Hello again, Glitch Reaper here. I'm kind of just recently back from my trip. I've been house and cat sitting for my grandmother. Actually, she had been through a bit of a fall and needed to be transferred to a nursing home for a while. She is recovering though. This isn't going to be a permanent thing. But she's got like a maximum of 100 days apparently, and already about 14 at least of that's been taken up. But anyhow, uh, my family decided one of the better strategies would be to alternate some time on and off, trying to help her out with her house and her cat and everything, and visiting with her up there and everything. So it's going to be a bit back and forth actually. So the plan, as far as I know right now, is supposed to be a week on, week off. Although uh, apparently my first trip up there was apparently longer, and right afterwards I had some important appointments. So it's been a little bit of a rough landing, but as usual, I'll still be back and doing things. I've kind of got a few plans, and hopefully they'll work out to help out with trying to work with the gap. But the thing is, whenever this first started, I had like practically no warning, so I was barely able to get out of Mlog to to be able to inform everybody, hey, I'm going to be out for a little while. So yeah, that just happened very quickly. And the thing is, I had I have a program that I was hoping to use there. Specifically, I was hoping to use my editing software when I already had a few things that were kind of done. They'd been recorded, but I hadn't really converted the files yet and everything. And I can't upload there as long as I have them already ready, but I couldn't because apparently my usual program, which is just Movie Maker, apparently did not transfer to my flash drive correctly. That happens. So yeah, that was random, and I couldn't trust a new download. So hopefully this round before that time, I will be able to get a fresh copy loaded right, and/or maybe pre-process some movies that I can, or well, videos that I can do there. I've kind of got a plan to do some short ones that I'll be able to upload more easily. And of course, a flash drive only has limited space for transfer, so yeah, I'll only be able to have like a few that I'll be able to do during the course that I'm up there in any particular week. But I am thinking that will probably be my strategy, that I will have a few things there. I'll try to do some other videos if I can in the weeks that I'm actually back here at my usual location. And again, this is only kind of temporary, maximum pretty much close to 3 months. So that even then it'll be back and forth. I'll be back. I'll be forth. I'll be sideways. I'll be all over the place. Either way, I'll definitely be busy in each circumstance. So yeah, but I am planning on trying to do a few things as well while I'm back, and I don't know if I'll have time to stockpile as much as I'd like, but I am. That's kind of my aim here. That's kind of my plan. And I'd like to continue a bit of what I was doing with Ingerman of Doom, because we were doing some ones about his mod Mo Withers, and there's a lot of Withers, and each one will have its own video, kind of like we'd been doing before. So, but they won't be too terribly long because it's mainly just about the Withers. It's not like one of those epic things with the Titans mod where everything has where every major boss has an entire faction. Those were just epic. So yeah, they'll be considerably shorter. So it won't be as absolutely epic as the others were. And the sun's setting right about now. Ding. Of course, that is also my cue that it's getting about time for me to say that I'll be logging off and everything, and finishing off with a parrot party. But again, it is kind of the plan is to go back and forth, and then after that, things should normalize. I don't know if other things will happen, but that's life. Stuff happens. Family, medical, all sorts of crazy things. I have a pretty hectic life. But this is something I enjoy, and it's something I'll keep coming back to. So I can pretty much guarantee this is something that I just do because I like doing it. So so I'll definitely be back. No idea what I'm going to be doing in the meantime over this in terms of the ones that'll be kind of more feature presentation. I'm hoping of getting back where I left off with a few series. So I'm kind of expecting to do that. I don't know. I may do a few mob battles is a kind of a semi filler. I have been having plans. In fact, some of my some of my subscribers can come up with some interesting ideas of how I can handle that in the future to make things a bit easier. So I've got some ideas now of how to maybe get a few dream matches in that I didn't know were going to be possible before, because the thing about mob battles is sometimes their AI just isn't really designed to fight each other, just mainly the player. Like, I actually once tried Wither versus Narya just to see for myself what would happen. Totally pummeled her. It was totally one way. She did not pay attention to the Wither at all, and very, very slowly was wrecked by it. It's just, it's like, really? She just basically just kept teleporting around is the most that she did, and kept just taking shots from the Wither. She did not counter it at all. So sometimes AI is great against players, and that was a good boss fight, might I add, for myself. But sometimes it doesn't work against each other. So that's one thing not all modders have done as well, is like EVE type AI, where as soon as they aggro on each other, they'll actually fight. So sometimes they just ignore each other completely, no matter how much they're getting pummeled. So one-way fights quite like that just aren't normally the thing I think of as being as exciting in a mob battle, because I want to see them, make an effort and all that. So you can tell that I'm going, that's why I didn't really do that as a video. And on top of that, right now, I don't think there's a version where some of the solutions will work. But you never know, I might come up with something. There's been at least a few mods out there that have some way of overriding their AI, so I might find something to make it cool. You never know. Maybe I'll give it another shot in another version and see if that works out. But anyhow, as I was saying, I'll be around doing stuff, and I'll also be kind of alternating a bit here and there. So it'll be a period of time, but not really long. Like, this isn't a permanent thing. Of course, maybe I just have more patience and more of a concept of overall time than a lot of people. I have no idea. Maybe not. It's hard to really judge that, so I'm not sure. It seems to be a pattern with me. I've kind of noticed that over time, but at the same time, I'm not really sure. I mean, 3 months isn't really that bad, is it? Really? I don't really know for sure if people really consider that a long stretch of time. But anyhow, it'd be just a temporary transitional period. It won't be permanent. So again, reassuring you, I will be back and forth and sideways, and then I'll just be back for as long as I can, hopefully. Period. You know what I mean. Anyhow, okay, time to leave off with the parrot party and things like that. So, dancing parrots. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Now I'm feeling very good now. Something I've been wanting to try out. Can I possibly... I know that normally you kind of jump and then they go. Okay, can you get back on my shoulder? Please? Oh, I just want you back on my shoulder. Please, parrot. Okay, have you back on my shoulder, so I could do this. Wait, one more. Yes, I got them both back on my shoulder. Okay, now I can try what I was wanting to try. Okay. So let's dance with parrots. Okay, I can dance with parrots on my shoulder, they're just not dancing at this time. Okay, this answers that question. Okay, this is Glitch Reaper, and I'll be signing off with my secret parrot dance party agents. Okay, so bye for now, and hope to hear from y'all later. So bye for now, everybody.